Hello you guys, my name is Sick Monster and I will be showing you how to release our old heroes from the vault in Call of the Dead. Now please note that if my voice just suddenly gets deeper, if my commentary starts to skip, or if it's late, it's because I have a very bad computer. So don't get mad at me about it. You can still see what I'm doing. Don't go all crazy. Well, first you need to turn on the power, and you need to turn on the power and go in this little room right in front of the lighthouse where the vault is, and you're gonna hear Dempsey, Nikolai, Richtofen, and Takio knocking on a vault door, and then you knife the vault door until they start talking, until you hear Nikolai start talking. Then they will say that the fuse is blown and you must go find a fuse. And you must wait, and note that if you die, you go down, or if you leave the room after you've activated the Easter eggs part 1, then the Easter egg will not work. And so as they're done talking, you go up in the room, and the fuse should be on either one of the tables up there. The white table with the lamp or the table with the batteries. And you go back downstairs and you plug that bitch in and you should be good. Then next what you need to do is there should be generators that you must find. And then the generator's one in that room. And there's one right outside where you need to... Yeah, there's one outside. It's easiest to see. This is not in order. There's one behind double tap, and then there's one behind stamina, right behind stamina, outside right here. Then you go back into the vault room where you see then you knife the door. To activate the next part of the Easter egg, you must knife the door each time. You knife the door, and then they say that the generator is good, and then Nikolai complains that he needs vodka, and then Takio, or whoever that is talking, I'm not sure, says that vodka would be good for whatever. I'm not sure if they wanted to drink it, if they wanted to use for their quote unquote time machine. You must wait for them to stop talking before you go on to the next part of the Easter egg, or else it will not work. And I'm going to pause, not pause the video, but I'm just going to stop talking for a second. And they say they need vodka, and I fail epically, so excuse the inconvenience. Then when we come back, it should be up as soon, like it should be on the boat up here, right next stairs you go up to go turn on the power. And me, I was sitting here trying to shoot it, and I was gonna try to jump up and knife it while I was waiting for my friend to run over here and try to hit it so I can grab it. But as I'm doing this, the next part of this video will be how to kill George Romero. Not the next part, but after I show you guys the Easter egg, this is what I'll do. Alright, so I'm about to grab the vodka as he's gonna knife it. And then I'm gonna get on the flinger and go whee. And then you go back to the vault and you put the vodka in the suck tube to the left of the vault. And then they will see, and then Richtofen or Takio will say that they need a long, stiff golden rod with fingers. How wonderful. Or something like that. And then this part is very tricky dicky. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say that. This is the infamous dials on the wall of the lighthouse. And the closer I reach 100 subs, the closer I'll do a 1600 sub point giveaway. Just saying that. That's what I've decided I'm gonna do. Anyways, back on topic. As you go to here, then we go into the lighthouse. There's a crawler. We got the crawler. As the crawler's going, as you see in the top left of your screen, Y207 B4 and P6. Y is for yellow, O is for orange, B is for blue, and P is for purple. And the colors go from top to bottom, and this is, you don't have to do the dials in Pacific, like, you don't have to make sure you get each of them right in a Pacific order. They just have to go from top to bottom as shown on the left. And there will be a strategy in the description on how to get all of these combinations correct. And this part's really, I left the entire thing in here just in case.
What color is this? I can't see. You got a flashlight?
This video will help you get 3 achievements. It will help you get the silence on the set achievement, the stand-in achievement, and express the crew, I do believe it is. I'm not sure. And this isn't even halfway through. I should have cut this part out. I'm sorry. If you guys are wondering what Herbert's doing, he's above me sleeping. I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys. Just speed up the video if you don't want to listen to the rest of this. But I just did this probably from the time I'm rendering it. It is now 2:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did this probably a half hour ago, maybe an hour ago. I don't know. It was pretty fun. I'm not gonna leave the audio in this video because it will mute out the sound of my microphone, because it just does that because it's a bitch. And I had a total of 15 downs this entire game because I was more worried about the Easter eggs and killing George Romero than I was of staying alive and actually buying guns. So, it's not because I'm a BK. Everyone knows I'm not a BK at zombies. It's just because it's just me. Alright, as this dial part's about to wrap up. As you saw, I had all my dials correct. Now we move on to the next part of the Easter egg, which is the radios. The first radio will be below the power room where the mystery box location is supposed to be, and it will be on top of this cabinet thing right here. And then the second one will be right here next to stamina up to the very right corner of the wall. The third one is in the train at the very back boat. The fourth one will be under the stairs going down into the vault room. And then the infamous wheel and lever. The wheel you move two times to the right, and the 3 levers, the first you move once, and the third you move 3 times. You don't touch the second one. Remember, wheel 2 times to the right, first lever once, third level 3 times. And then you should hear foghorns going off. This is you do foghorns, that one first, this one second. The second one should be right as soon as you come out of the slide. The third is going to be the one closest to the lighthouse. And the fourth one is going to be behind a rock back here. And you will know you have done this Easter egg correctly if you look up and see green light flashing on the lighthouse. If you do not see this green light, then you have done this. You have done the Easter egg wrong, and you must start over. And it must be done in that order. The radios and the foghorns have a specific order. And here I am dead because again I was worried about the Easter egg. So they're doing this. You shoot an enemy with a VR11, and they run down the stairs and they get sucked up by a green light. As they're being sucked up by the green light, they must die before they reach the top of the lighthouse, or else the Easter egg will not work. But you are not penalized for them not dying. You can just shoot another zombie with the VR11 and they will pretty much just wash, rinse, and repeat. And as they're spraying him, he sooner or later dies, gets sucked up, and the golden rod falls. And then at this point, I'm yelling my fucking lungs out because I'm happy that we did the glitch. Not the glitch, the Easter egg. Why do I call it a glitch? I'm retarded. And I'm gonna do a super speed right here, so we can fast forward to the part where you get to the vault and you put the golden rod up in the suck tube. And they're talking about how happy they are that you saved them. And then you should hear the teleporter sound that makes whenever you take a teleporter in the map Kino, Darius, or yeah, that's just pretty much it. The teleporter sounds. And then it breaks down and Dempsey's like, "Am I pushing this time?" or something like that. And then, congratulations, you have done the Call of the Dead Easter egg. I'm lying to you, you haven't finished it yet. There's one more part, but this part is simple. Richtofen or Takio, whichever one it is, complains about the fuse breaking again. But don't worry, you do not have to go look for another fuse. You are good on that. All you have to do is sit there and look at the fuse until it starts to spark, and then you knock the fuse and they go off into Never Never Land, and a death machine should pop out. And when the death machine pops out, you get a Wonder Waff. Yes, the infamous Wonder Waff. And congratulations, you've completed the Easter egg. Now we shall move on to the next part of this video. See you then. Hello guys, it's Monster again, and this is how to kill George Romero. This is not the only way to kill George Romero. You can use an upgraded VR11 to make him go away for a couple of rounds, but you can also spray him with your guns. Upgraded scavenger I would recommend. Would be best, and you can spray him, and you'll know you're doing damage is whenever his lights start to flicker. When his health is halfway down, it'll start flickering blue and orange, and then whenever it's 2/3 of the way down, it'll just be orange. And then once you kill him, you get a perk and a death machine. I got a Wonder Waff because I had already done the Easter egg with the cast members and all that. So I got a Wonder Waff on that one. And me and my friends just sprayed him with a ray gun, pretty much. But the first time I did it with a scavenger upgraded and RPK and HK. Upgraded it, and we pretty much killed George Romero, but this is not permanent. He does come back, but each time you kill him, you get one free perk. So you could have all four. You could have 4 perks and get that one perk again. Get that one perk bottle, and you'll have 5 perks. And keep wash, rinse, and repeat, and you will get all 7 perks in the map. And so that's how you killed George Romero. And this is how you do the Easter egg. So this is Monster. I'm out. And sorry I talked on for too long. Peace.